Firefighters who died during the building fire tragedy in Johannesburg last week will be laid to rest today. 28-year-old Simphiwe Moropane's funeral service will be held at the Oasis Family Church in Daveyton on Gauteng's East Rand. Moropane fell to his death while he and his colleagues were trying to extinguish a fire that had started on the 23rd floor of a building housing 3 provincial government departments. 2 others, Gatutselo Mwedi and Duduzi Ndlovu, also lost their lives. The 3 were remembered at a joint memorial service at the Ellis Park Arena in Doornfontein in Johannesburg 2 days ago. Now, our reporter Gillian Pillay is at the funeral venue in Daveyton. Gillian, a very good morning to you. What's happening where you are?
A very good morning to you, Desiree. As you can imagine, a short while ago, Moropane's casket arrived here. And what a way to send a firefighter off than to have a guard of honor through which his casket moved. It's moved into church now. We saw scores of firefighters with whom he has worked converging on this very venue. Other civil servants also coming to pay tribute. Herman Mashaba has also arrived, and he is expected to give a keynote address. And as you can imagine, quite emotional scenes have been playing out here at this Oasis Family Church, knowing that this was a young father, a young husband, a young firefighter who had so much more still to give. We are told he was very passionate. He loved what he was doing. He loved saving lives. He loved giving his service to the people of this country. And it's not just a family in mourning this morning, Desiree, as you can imagine. It's a country in mourning. You know the scenes that we saw play out there at the memorial service at the Ellis Park Arena, where the union took to the podium talking about the plight of a firefighter, really giving us a sense of a service in crisis, us hearing about the resources that they have to work with, the outdated resources, them pleading to national government, provincial government, as well as to the city officials here to throw the emergency services a lifeline. We know they're vital and essential service that they render to this country, to this city, a world-class city, as Zwinenzima Vabi said there, but this world-class city has a shadow on it now, hearing that we only have something like five fire engines within the district of Johannesburg, and we're looking at that we still need something like 104. But just to get back to the program of today, proceedings have started. We're expecting quite an extensive program, and we will see again firefighters taking to the podium, Desiree, you know, remembering this colleague that they worked so closely with, a colleague who they ran into buildings with, a colleague who saved over 1,000 people from that very building there at the Bank of Lisbon building. That's the colleague that they will reminisce about and remember. And a celebration truly of a young life cut too short, Desiree. We'll see Herman Mashaba giving the keynote address, as I said, but we'll also get some sort of sense of what the family has been through. We can imagine how traumatic this 2 weeks have been for them since the passing of Simphiwe. We can imagine what toll it's had on his family, that this is a breadwinner, a man who meant so much to his family, a man who had still so much to give, a man who did not want to leave as soon as he did. And this is the kind of sentiments that we'll see take to the podium. We're also expecting the union, Demawusa, to also take to the podium. We heard, like as I said, what they said on Wednesday, Desiree. So proceedings have started. We want to give you a sense of what's happening inside. Let's take a listen. Proceedings have started, Desiree.
Extreme left on my side, you will meet Divisional Chief Setlago, and he will tell you what to do. All provincial EMS drill squad, EMPD drill squad, together with JMPD drill squad, to meet at the extreme end on my left-hand side, that side. You'll meet Divisional Chief Setlago, and he will instruct you what to do. And as we will be inviting to the podium firefighter EMT Zwane to come and pay tribute to this fallen hero, I will invite the choir to give.
Well, we'll continue to dip in and out of that event throughout the morning. The funeral service of one of the firefighters who died while trying to extinguish a fire in Joburg.